Getting ready to go live on that now. There we go. We ready now.
All right. Bring the music down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and...
Need a bottle of water.
We need a bottle of water. We always need bottles of water up here on the Commish Community Champion Hour because we're here at KHVN where we need water because Jesus gives us gives us life. And you can't have life unless you have what? Unless you have water. So we're very honored today to have Reverend Dwight McKissick, who is here on our Community Champion Hour show. I wanted to go ahead and spend a couple of minutes of time to get you caught up with a couple of things that are going on in the community today. Had a conversation this morning with a good friend of mine, Lucretia Johnson, who was riding down to Tyler, Texas to be with Irma P. Hall, and they are in this play called Watch Night.
Okay.
Watch Night. And we want everyone that's in Tyler, Texas to to go by and look at the play. The play, again, is called Watch Night. It's at the Caldwell Auditorium in Tyler, Texas. It starts at open doors. It starts at 5 o'clock p.m. That's when they have a VIP reception. As you know, that play was done and written produced by Greg Ellis, formerly of the Dallas Cowboys, a great man of faith. I highly recommend that you, if you're in the Tyler area, if you're not in the Tyler area, drive. Drive down there. It's not too late. Drive down there to Tyler, Texas. Watch Night. As you know, Watch Night, people go to Watch Night services every year, but they don't realize the whole conceptualization of Watch Night and religious conceptualization of it as well, because it's about freedom, it's about justice, it's about equality, it's deep. It's deep. It's not just something you just do, just go to church and you say, we're just going to bring in a new year. It's about when we were enslaved and now we have this opportunity to be free, and we're being freed by someone by the name of Abraham. I'm not a minister. That's the reason why I brought one here with us today, Reverend William Dwight McKissick, Senior. Correct?
Amen.
Correct? All right. And I was talking to Irma P. Hall, Sister Hall, and I was telling her I would love for her to be on our show, on our companion show on the Fishbowl Radio Network. And I told her, I said, Miss Hall, if you come on the show, I promise you, I will buy some soul food. So I will buy that soul food from Casserole Soul Cafe, which is located at 103 in the historic town square in Lancaster, Texas. Shout out to Stephen Cobb. We got a lot to talk about on the Commish Community Champion show, and it's synonymous. Ed Gray is the Commish, and I am he, and he is me. But we have a lot to talk about. We're going to take a quick break. I wanted to go ahead and get the salutations to Greg Ellis, Irma P. Hall, and all of the actors and actresses that are in the Watch Night play. Wanted to send a shout out to them and safe driving. I know they're driving on 2-3 buses, a caravan, if you will. Hopefully Donald J. Trump doesn't stop that caravan going to Tyler. But nevertheless, they're going to Tyler, Texas. We'll be right back.
I gotta get you optimistic.
Okay, you gotta be optimistic. Okay, we're still live on that. So what I'll go ahead and do is I've already posted it on your page as well, so your church people can see it live as well. So we in this thing.
All right, we in here. Yeah, I got about 50 men. I left at a breakfast this morning, not realizing I was double booked. But they probably not finished at about. Well, it started at 8:30, and I left like at 10:15 to get here, and they were in the high throes of testimonies, prayers, and worship. It's probably not going to be over till noon, by 11:45 or noon. Yeah. Okay. But that's
okay. If we could just hold you for 30 minutes and then you can get back to them, that'd be good. You good?
Yeah, I doubt it. I won't. I got another appointment that I won't be able to get back there before they finish. Okay. But I do have another appointment in Dallas on the heels of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, tell us about that while we're talking right now, and I am trying to get this Facebook Live deal going on. We got this. I want them to be able to see you. You have big microphones in the way. Miss Barbara, could you set this up for a little bit? Okay, there we go. Yep. Now, but we got all that microphone on. Yeah. There we go. Get it where we get him on.
That's it?
I ain't gonna do. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better.
That'll work.
Is that better, folks? All right. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
We got church up in here today.
Yeah, sure.
We got church up in here today.
That's my kind of church. That's Arkansas church.
Arkansas. All right. We're gonna talk about Arkansas a little bit too. So let's tail that on there.
All right.
And then we're ready to go back in. All right, we're back again on the Community Champion Hour. Back again on the Community Champion Hour with Ed Gray. I'd like to also recommend a book this week. It's called "Don't Let the Tail Bring You Down" by Barbara Mitchell. I want you, ladies and gentlemen, pick this book up. It's phenomenal. I know that Ms. Mitchell did not expect to see or hear that again, and as we become great friends in this spiritual journey that we all have. When we are born, we begin a spiritual journey which makes us us. So, this is about touching people the right way, not the wrong way. You can touch people the wrong way and it can have negative consequences. But when you touch people the right way, you can have positive consequences. Such as the right way to be touched is that when you're born, everyone has roots. Everyone has roots. My roots are in the great state of Arkansas. Yep. I just flipped the script on y'all. Y'all thought I was gonna say Texas, right? My father was born in Arkansas in a little place called Fordyce, Arkansas.
Yeah, that's exactly where that is.
Fordyce, Arkansas. So, they have a saying in Arkansas that everyone in Arkansas is related some kind of way, because if you keep talking to people in Arkansas, I think Arkansas got what 2 million people in it or so. But when you keep talking to people and you realize these small towns bring you a sense of community. And it was years back in Arlington, Texas, where I met our guest, Reverend McKissick. So we're glad to have you here.
Excited to be here, Mr. Gray. Appreciate your leadership and service to the community.
Well, thank you. Tell us about yourself. I know you go back someplace in Arkansas, probably.
Absolutely. I was born and raised in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, in 1956, and segregation and Jim Crow was sort of headed toward intensive care, but I remember libraries and doctor's offices, certain restaurants, all of that I experienced. My kids can't believe I know what it's like to go in a restaurant and have to eat in the back kitchen as opposed to where the white people ate. And go in the doctor's office and they had a Negro section over here. Being in Little Rock, you see water fountains that one would say Negro and the other one would say white. I experienced all this in my lifetime in the 4th and 5th grade, being handed textbooks and classes, and the textbooks are tattered and torn, and you see 3 or 4 names written in the front of the book, and you ask the teacher, well, who are these names? Who are these people? He said, well, when the white students got through with the books, they were passed down to us. So yeah, and then when segregation legally ended as it relates to the schools in 1970, 9th grade was forced integration. It was not always received very well. So for Arkansas, I experienced that dichotomy of the railroad on one side of the track where you felt a little bit more at home and safer than on the other side of the track. But went on to finish high school, went on to college, a small college in Arkadelphia, Arkansas called Ouachita Baptist University. Cliff Harris is probably this football hero. The stadium back there is named after him. But that was the only place, if you